Hillary Rodham Clinton, The Book of Gutsy Women, Favorite Stories of Courage and Resilience. Are you looking for inspiring stories of courageous women who defied expectations and made a lasting impact on the world? Look no further. The Book of Gutsy Women, Favorite Stories of Courage and Resilience, by Hillary Rodham Clinton is a collection of fascinating tales about remarkable women from different periods of history and walks of life. From legendary figures like Harriet Tubman and Helen Keller to lesser-known heroes such as Isadora Duncan and Isabel Romee, this book showcases the extraordinary achievements of fearless females who never backed down. Through their stories, you will discover how these women fought for equal rights, left enduring legacies, and inspired future generations. Get ready to be enlightened, inspired, and empowered.
Inspiring women in history. Dorothy Rodham and fictional characters, such as Brenda Starr and Jo March, influenced Hillary Clinton. Hillary and Chelsea also found inspiration from female historical figures like Harriet Tubman, Helen Keller, Isadora Duncan, and Maria von Trapp. In addition to well-known figures such as Joan of Arc, Clinton highlights unsung women like Joan's mother, Isabel Romee, who fought for her daughter's reputation against the Catholic Church's charge of heresy. Clinton emphasizes the power of courage and determination in the face of adversity as demonstrated by these gutsy women throughout history. Margaret Chase Smith, a trailblazer in U.S. politics. Margaret Chase Smith broke gender barriers in U.S. politics and championed policies promoting women's rights, equality, and dignity. She took over her husband's congressional duties and won a special election to become Maine's first congresswoman. Despite facing opposition and gender discrimination, she won a Senate seat and became the first senator to speak out against Joseph McCarthy. Smith also ran for the presidency in 1964, being the first woman to seek a major party nomination and paving the way for other groundbreaking women politicians. She was a feminist pioneer, even if she did not claim the label. The incredible story of the Girl Scouts. Discover the remarkable story of the Girl Scouts, founded by Juliette Gordon Low in 1912. With practical knowledge as the organization's motto, Low advocated for girls' education, leadership training, and financial literacy. During World War I, they supported the U.S. Army as ambulance drivers and nurses' aides and sold cookies to fundraise. Today, the program is the world's largest girl-led business, selling 200 million boxes of cookies annually. Esteemed individuals, such as Barbara Walters, the Williams sisters, Madeleine Albright, and 59 million American women, were all Girl Scouts. Sylvia Acevedo, current CEO, created new programs for traditionally male-dominated fields. The women who fought for equality. Patsy Mink and Bernice Sandler were instrumental in fighting against gender-based discrimination in education. Patsy, the first woman of color to be elected to Congress, had to fight for every opportunity due to her race and gender. Bernice discovered that schools could not discriminate based on gender if they accepted government funding and filed a class action lawsuit in 1970. Together, they drafted the legislation for Title IX, which guarantees equal educational opportunities regardless of gender and has transformed the lives of women and girls since its inception. Title IX has opened up opportunities for girls in sports, and athletes from all over the world come to train in the U.S. Despite all of the progress, there is still a large pay gap between male and female athletes. Women breaking barriers. Margaret Bourke-White and Sally Ride are two women who shattered glass ceilings in their fields, paving the way for future generations. Bourke-White became the first American female war correspondent, documenting significant events such as rising Nazism and Gandhi's struggle in India. She published 11 collections of photographs, leaving behind a lasting legacy. Sally Ride broke barriers in the male-dominated field of space exploration, becoming the first American woman in space and inspiring future generations of women to pursue careers in STEM. After retiring from NASA, she founded the Sally Ride Science Organization, which provides science programs for schools. These two trailblazers remind us that with determination and perseverance, anything is possible. The Unsung Heroes of Civil Rights. Rosa Parks and Dolores Huerta, despite their arguably less applauded efforts compared to their better-known contemporaries, played crucial roles in advancing civil rights in America. Parks, a secretary of the Montgomery chapter of NAACP, was not only well-versed in Black history, nonviolent action, and organizing, but also pushed for anti-lynching bills and voter rights protection in a time when the South implemented arbitrary tests and poll taxes. Huerta, a co-founder of United Farm Workers Union, faced bias and inequity against Latino and Asian farm workers but managed to get California to pass laws that allowed these workers to unionize and negotiate collectively. Through their resilience, unrelenting pursuit of justice, and sacrifices, they changed America for the better and inspired many more to follow in their path towards a better, more equal world. Young activists. Malala Yousafzai and Greta Thunberg are teenage human rights activists who have garnered international attention for their campaigns. Malala advocates for girls' education and set up the Malala Fund to support it, while Greta protests for environmental action with her #FridaysForFuture campaign. Despite facing detractors, they have remained committed to their causes. Suffrage, equality and racism. The suffrage movement in the U.S. was mired with racism and white supremacy. However, a group of African American suffragettes led by Ida B. Wells, Anna Julia Haywood Cooper, and Mary Church Terrell worked together to fight for women's right to vote. Terrell organized and became the first president of the National Association of Colored Women's Clubs, where these women advocated for equality and fought racism. Although women won the vote in 1920, anti-lynching legislation was only passed in 2018. Trailblazers of Selfless Service. Wangari Maathai, a Kenyan biologist, founded the Green Belt movement to reforest her country and fight poverty. Despite government threats and physical attacks, she led the movement to plant 50 million trees worldwide, making her the first African woman to win the Nobel Peace Prize. Similarly, Eleanor Roosevelt, known for defying racism and advocating for social and economic justice, was a prominent voice in drafting the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Despite her mother-in-law's opposition, Roosevelt played a crucial role in her husband's political ambitions, becoming a UN ambassador after his death.
In conclusion, the Book of Gutsy Women, Favorite Stories of Courage and Resilience, serves as an eye-opening and inspiring reminder of the amazing feats women have accomplished in the face of adversity. It highlights the tireless work of these incredible individuals who shattered glass ceilings in fields such as politics, activism, sports, and the arts, paving the way for future generations to follow. By exploring the lives of women like Margaret Chase Smith, Juliette Gordon Low, Patsy Mink, Rosa Parks, and Malala Yousafzai, this book encourages readers to appreciate the resilience and determination it takes to create lasting change in the world. Let these gutsy women's stories ignite your passion, spark your curiosity, and inspire you to be courageous in your pursuits.